Hi guys, it's Ernest coming to you from Proximal Consciousness. I got a great subject matter to talk about today. Attraction for one's mate. I thought that would be the greatest subject to talk about in light of the fact that so many things out here in the world and personal lives on video and YouTube and whatnot deals with people having relationships with the opposite sex. That's a wonderful subject matter. And I said to myself, my goodness, what is attraction? And why is attraction so impactful on our lives on a daily basis? Right? And I said to myself, attraction. The desire to be, the urging to be with the opposite sex. What's it mean? What's the meaning of it all? Why do we need that attraction? How does it benefit us in the short run and in the long run? And then I said to myself, well, being with someone helps us to get through our day. It helps us to get through our life. At play, at rest, at work, attraction is something that a strong urge that causes us to want to spend time with that person. I mean, we care about what that person looks like. We care about the physical, the exterior. We also ultimately care about the interior, what that person's morals are, how that person thinks, what kind of problem-solving skills does that person have. And you say, yeah, okay, taking into consideration, you take in consideration the hair, the length, the color, the eyes, the weight, the height. Some people may be fortunate enough to be privy to that inner working. They may work with the person, which means they know how the person makes decisions, problem solving skills. They know about the person's intelligence. And you say, but why is all that? They're socializing skills. Why is all that important? I say, because most people want to accomplish things in their lives. It may be sports, it may be business, it may be organization. Well, women, just as men, have organizational skill sets. They have determination, they have drive, they have motivation. All those qualities, both exterior and interior, contribute to the accomplishment of things. People generally are attracted to people who help them accomplish whatever it is that they want to accomplish. Let's take my own life, for example. Consciousness. I like the idea of being conscious all the time. So when I'm looking at a woman and dealing with a woman, the qualities of that woman should bring about consciousness of a woman to me, right? So I pay close attention to the hair, the eyes, the body, the height, the weight, the articulation, the activities, whether that person likes sports, because I love sports, whether that person likes to socialize, because I love socializing, the restaurants, the bars, the train rides, the plane, the flying in planes, the airports, all the socialization, skiing and clubs. I love all that. So I pay a great deal of attention. That to me, a woman who is conscious of those things helps me to remain conscious of those things. It's an opportunity to be with somebody and to grow in those areas of one's life. Because after all, what do we do every day, day in and day out? We're conscious and we grow. We become better people. So attraction is a call to the opposite sex in general. Sometimes some people will do the same sex, but we'll talk about the opposite sex. It's a call to them to say, hey, let's grow together. Let's remain awake and conscious, and let's accomplish things together. Let's be like-minded. It doesn't mean a clone of oneself, but it means somebody who can appreciate what you appreciate. You know? If you like women, then you have to like hair. Because women's hair is generally longer than men's hair. Their figure is generally more curvy and and whatnot, or straight, however it is, and those things are appealing to the opposite sex. Those differences, for whatever reason, are things that men are attracted to, and the same thing in men. Women are attracted to men. So, being with the opposite sex, being in a relationship of attraction, creates a unique opportunity for growth, unique opportunity for research, not only in oneself, but in your partner, and in life in general, how you approach life. It is a group study, so to speak, between a man and a woman. It is a research project between a man and a woman. And all the qualities that you value or that she values that is useful in the research of life, of relationships, of family and friend and community and life, should be present in that person so that the journey can be fruitful. So relationships and attraction is very important. It is something that hopefully, if it's working correctly in your life, and let's hope it does, can draw to you those people, those people who are willing to be in a relationship with you to begin your growth process, your coupling process. That one day may lead to marriage, that one day may lead to having children, that one day may lead to raising children and adding to society as we know it. And that's a very important thing. That's a very important process to understand and to get right time and time again. I mean, to get attraction wrong means that you got things coming at you, or you may be accepting things for reasons other than what's most important in your relationship. Things to you. Things that are most important into what you're trying to produce, what you're trying to develop in your life, in your household, in your community, in your world for that matter. So, I mean, I thought that relationships and attraction in those relationships with your mate is probably one of the most important things that you could consider. Because without it, I mean, it's pretty difficult to sustain a relationship, to accomplish what you. Because how do you get people on the same page? How does your mate keep your attention if they're not attracted to you? I mean, what motivates you to spend time and money and effort on a relationship if you're not attracted to it? So it's important to know what you're attracted to, not only in yourself but in others. It's important to properly value what you're attracted to. And it's also important how you communicate the value of that to that person, to your mate. You have to be able to communicate that. You got to expect that to be communicated back. You want to see people who truly value what you value about them. And you want to see it consistently. And you don't just want it sometimes. You want them to actually live who they are and what they value in every aspect. Because, well, attraction is a beautiful thing. Attraction is the beginning of a lot of things. Where would we be without, I should say, healthy attractions? It's a wonderful thing to consider. So, I mean, when you're with your mate, you want to reinforce. You want to spend time nurturing what's most valuable. Not only the external, but also the internal. You want to spend time talking and growing and researching and exploring and making it stronger by understanding more and more about it and about its importance to your life, to that other person's life, to everything about us and around us. So I thought I would cover that subject matter today, attraction. I mean, what I would wish for myself and what I would wish for you and others is that we begin to spend more time exploring the idea of a healthy attractions and see how we end up, see the journey that unfolds for us as we embark upon that. So spend a little time exploring the attraction of your mate. And, you know, someday provide me some feedback and some comments about how that person responded to you and how your life was better or how your life grew as a result of it. So thanks for talking with you guys today. So have a good one.